Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the LA Chargers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds. Five.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Here now, 2nd and 4. A quick throw outlined to Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards for number 11. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw, Huntley. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Motion man right.
79 Broncos.
Third down. Here's Huntley now. And that is incomplete.
I honestly love them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He'll return it from the 6. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
White. Set.
Here's Ritter. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Red. Black Ultra. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. And this will be caught in the end zone for Chargers touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 75. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Ritter. He completes this one to Mingo. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Claws red. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Set.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as it drew it up in practice.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jonathan Mingo, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Now third down and very long.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Hundley looks to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly they're still short for fourth. They're going for it. Huntley. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. First down. Here's Ritter. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game. So on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Edo blue, blue striker. Drill green. Hut, hut.
On second down, Ritter. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
6. Mega. Black shot. Hut.
Ritter back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
Ready.
They run, it's Williams. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Green jacks. Yellow. Zoom. Clawed red. Hey, blue. Set.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Boswell's kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Come on.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 3rd and 12. Now Huntley. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
19 tight.
Huntley working from the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go.
Here's Huntley. And it's caught. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make it 24-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
Ready.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
Red, yellow.
Back to throw. Ritter. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Chargers first down.
Blue strike.
At the 37-yard line.
Drill green. Blaster, 6. Set.
Ritter now. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Black shot.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Oh, hit as He throws there, incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Go. Smash. Red. Black Ultra. Set. Cut.
Ritter off to play fake. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Let's go now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Tyreek Hill on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. In motion, Hill.
Claws red. Yellow. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And take it right on the 30. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Huntley going to change the play here.
Tempo.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Huntley to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Bit too much.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Shell.
Now it's Goff. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Ritter. He's got Mingo. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
Go
14-yard
Pete.
line.
Steal, black. Rail, yellow.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Eagle blue. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. In motion, Hill.
Blue striker. Set.
Ritter to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Ready.
That's caught by Mingo, right side. Touchdown, Chargers. Jonathan Mingo. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score, there he goes left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
76, tell him. 76. Whoa.
Here's gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
Ric Flair.
Once again, it's Swift. Muscles him off. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here we go on fourth. Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now Goff on first down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now down to 20. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Open man is Mingo. Complete. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. Now Ritter to throw on first down. Incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Ritter back to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Ritter with it after the play fake. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, Ritter. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Javon Kinlaw busting through to get him for a loss of 6. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Ready?
Ritter will set up to throw it. And this is taken in at the 5. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Ritter completes this quickly. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, gone. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Go off a handoff here to Swift. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 117 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On second down, Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third, Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
Hey, 76! 70, shell.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Touchdown, Bears! DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now down to 20.
Bears 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
First and 10 at the 49.
Ritter on first and 10. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Blue striker. Hey, red. Drill green. Ready.
Ritter now. He completes this one to Mingo. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Now Ritter going to change up the look. And Bigsby once more. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Jonathan Mingo from 6 yards away, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard fighting him off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now a first down throw. Goff. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up.